Hello my dear class 10 students, how are you all? I hope you are doing amazing. Your English exam is coming nearby and here are the 3 most common mistakes that most students do in their English exam. Do not repeat these mistakes and learn from them, okay? So what are those 3 mistakes? So the first mistake is time management. As we know, every student is given 3 hours to complete the same question paper, but some students complete it on time and they have some spare time to do revision and all, right? While other students who do poor time management, what they do, they are writing the exam till the end of the 3 hours and they still did not complete their question paper, yes, and they are gonna lose marks. So do not do that mistake. Properly manage your time during the exam, okay? You are given 3 hours, right? So in 3 hours you have to complete 3 sections. Section A, which is reading comprehension, section B, which is grammar and writing skills, section C, which is literature, okay? Now depending on which section you are starting with, first of all, some pointers here. You are given a 15-minute reading time, right? So utilize that time to read the literature section and the grammar and writing skills section. Do not jump to the reading comprehension section at all. Why? Because it is lengthy, it is time consuming, and before even starting your exam you are already drained of energy. Do not do that mistake. What you should do, you should start reading with either grammar or writing skills section or with your literature section. Whichever section is your strongest, start with that section, okay? Read it first and then when you're answering it, when the clock ticks at like your time starts now, and then what you do, you start with the section that you're most comfortable in, the section that you're strongest in, okay? For example, if it is writing skill or grammar section, it is of 20 marks, right? So how much time you should spend on it ideally, okay? You should spend 40 minutes on it, okay? Not more than 40, not less than 40. Make a timer. If you complete it at 30 minutes, then obviously you can move on to the next section, but give it at least 40 minutes. Properly revise it. Do not do mistakes, overwriting. Write neatly your answers, okay? Then the literature section is very important. Give 80 minutes to it, which is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Yes, do not exceed the time limit, because if you exceed it, you have one whole section left, which is reading comprehension, and then obviously you will not be able to attempt the questions of that section, and that is going to cost you marks. So what you should do, you should focus on, start with the writing skills. Let's say this section B is your strongest section, so start with the section B, right? You finish it in 40 minutes. Then they start with literature section, which is section C. Finish it in 80 minutes, right? Then start with the reading comprehension section, which is the 20 marks, and give 40 minutes to this section. If you do like this, then at the end you will be left with 20 minutes. If you have any other question that you remember at the moment, you can write that down now, and still you will be left with 5-10 minutes of revision, where you can check if you have answered everything correctly, if your question and answer numbering is correct, if you have properly sectioned your question paper. This time is very important. Do not skip this one, okay? 10 minutes, 5 minutes, do a revision of your question paper, of your answer sheet, okay? Always revise your answer sheet, okay? Now what is the second mistake? The second mistake is they do not give themselves 3 hours. Now what is this 3 hour time that I'm asking you of? So I am asking you of 3 hours mind mapping time. What you should do in that time, you should take a piece of paper, any sheet of paper, right, and a pen or pencil, whatever you're comfortable in, and then start writing whatever you remember. Start mind mapping. Roughly mind map everything that you remember. Oh, start with the literature section. This is I studied in this chapter. This was a theme. Then I had read these poems, and in these poems the theme was this, that. Okay, you mind map everything that you studied in English, okay, before the English paper, okay? Give yourself, at least sit down for 3 hours, 4 hours. You have studied everything, you have learnt everything, you have revised everything, right? Now just sit down one day before your exam or the morning of your exam, or whenever you feel comfortable in, and just start writing whatever you remember, okay? And this is going to help you in your exam a lot, because this is what you're doing. You're not checking the books, you're not matching your answer, you're just writing it straight out of your mind, and this is the purest form of revision, my dear students, okay? So do it, and a 3 hours mind mapping, okay? 3 hours of mind mapping, rough mind mapping, okay? Now what is the next mistake? Before we move on to the last mistake, I want to announce something. I have prepared for you a PDF which consists of all the important questions from the book First Flight, and from the prose section and from the poem section, right, the literature section, right? And from that I have prepared the most important questions that are going to come in your exam. Do not skip it. You can download this PDF right in the description. I'll tell you the steps. Let's see the PDF first. Now see, this is the PDF which has all the important questions with answer. Character sketch is also there, okay? Lencho's character sketch is also there with all the important important answer, question and answer, right? So you can download this PDF right from the description. And how do you download it? I'll show you. Okay, so in the description section you'll find the PDF link. It's a different one, but in this video's description you'll find the PDF link. There you click on the PDF, okay, and then you see this page, right? You see the OTP login page. You put your mobile number in there, you'll find an OTP. You put the OTP and then you can download. You'll find the PDF straight away, okay? I have attached it in the description. Go there, download it, okay? It's very easy and it is gonna help you in your boards, okay? Now, what is the last mistake? The last mistake that students do is they do not rest or sleep properly. You need at least 6 to 8 hours of sleep for complete relaxation, for your brain to comprehend everything, right? If you do not sleep properly, what most students do, they'll study till 4 or 5 a.m. and then they straight away went for their exam, okay, without resting any bit. And what happens in the exam hall, they get tired and sometimes they sleep in their exam only. Do not do that, my dear students. What you should do, you should rest properly. Finish everything a day before your exam. Do your final revision. Sleep for 6 hours, 8 hours, whatever you feel comfortable in. Then woke up, do your revision, do mind mapping, right? And then go for your exam and be confident about it, okay? Because you know everything. You have studied it. Do not panic. Do not stress it out, okay? You are gonna score good marks. And yes, chill out. So take proper rest. What most students do, they do not, and they fumble in the exam. They do not attempt. They know the answer, but they are not able to attempt all the questions completely. They will forget something, they will panic, they will stress out, okay? Do not do that mistake. And yep, that was all the mistakes. Do not do those mistakes in your upcoming board exams, and all the best for your boards.